Naruto was praised for its large and robust cast of characters, but there was one in particular everyone seemed to like, and that was Rock Lee. A homage to Bruce Lee along with his mentor Guy, Rock Lee won the hearts of many Naruto fans. He wasn't good at Genjutsu, Ninjutsu, or any other kinds. He was only good at Taijutsu. He's introduced pretty much giving Naruto and Sasuke a run for their money while also having a crush on Sakura. Rock Lee would later get his shining moment when, despite the fact that he's clearly no match for him, he goes all out fighting Gaara, cementing him as the underdog of the series. Around this time, the first Naruto popularity poll was conducted. He ranked number 6. That's pretty good, all things considered. When the second popularity poll hit, he was ranked number 5. According to character poll number 3, he ranked number 8, so he's been consistently in the top 10 so far. As part 1 was nearing its finale, Rock Lee got his shining moment when he fought Drunk, but he still had to be rescued by Gaara, so he hasn't yet had a true victory. He ranked number 7 in this popularity poll. But with the end of part 1, he had dropped to 13. First time he's been out of the top 10. So far, Lee's development is going well. He's not quite there yet, but he has the potential to be a great ninja. But part 2 starts and Rock Lee doesn't get a good showing. In fact, he, Neji, and Tenten spend the first arc of part 2 stuck in bubbles, leaving Guy to rescue them while he fights Kasame. Oof, not a good showing for Rock Lee. In fact, the first popularity poll of part 2, he dropped to number 18. This isn't good. From then on, throughout part 2, Rock Lee doesn't get to do anything. He makes some token appearances here and there, but doesn't really get used anymore. It often felt like there were times where things he should have been doing with Rock Lee, he instead did them with Guy, which flew in the face of the next generation surpassing the last. At 2015 New York Comic Con, Kishimoto was interviewed by Anime News Network, and he said Rock Lee was one of the characters whose popularity surprised him. Here's what he said. No, necessarily, it's just what I heard. It kind of surprised me how popular he was, but it didn't necessarily lead to more plot lines with him in it or anything like that. That's not to say I didn't consider writing him more or creating more stories about him, but the timing was never right, so I never had the opportunity. So yes, Kishimoto claims he just didn't have the opportunity to do anything with Rock Lee. Rock Lee spends most of part 2 maybe getting an occasional hit in that doesn't impact anything. He gets a nice moment where he supports Guy and will not be sad when he passes, but the damage had already been done. The last popularity poll, Rock Lee had dropped to number 20. Barely even making the top 20. So why did this happen? Well, the answer to that is very simple. After the Land of Waves arc, Kishimoto had different plans. He wanted to have Team 7 explore different countries, but then his editors told him to make more characters, so the rest of the Konoha 12 were inserted. Apparently, the original idea was that these characters would be from other villages. Guy, being a rival of Kakashi, was a bit of a leftover of this idea, so this would explain why most of the Konoha 12 never amounted to much. He never had any real plans for them. If I was to restructure everything, I would make it so Akatsuki are the final opponents. While Team 7 would get to fight one of the main members solo, the rest of the teams would fight an Akatsuki member. Team Guy would fight Kasame, thus allowing Rock Lee to finish what Guy could not and defeat his archenemy. I must admit, it's nice to see Lee still being Lee in the epilogue, though who's the mother of that kid? The world may never know. I guess Rock Lee's a single dad. Unless Boruto has said who it is. Does Rock Lee get to do anything in Boruto? I genuinely don't know. So ultimately, Rock Lee fell by the wayside in both story significance and popularity because Kishimoto just couldn't think of what to do with him. Such a waste of potential. Well, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit that bell, like, and subscribe button. If you want updates, follow me on Twitter or join my Discord, which are provided in the description below. See you next time.